Think the truth hurts? It might be the only thing that heals. They say the truth hurts, but what if the very thing you're avoiding, that uncomfortable, raw, inconvenient truth, is actually the only thing that can set you free? They say the truth hurts, but what if I told you it might be the only thing that heals? We live in a world built on filters: social, digital, emotional, everything's curated, even pain. But the real truth isn't wear makeup. It doesn't soften its voice to make you feel safe. It cuts, it exposes, it demands. And that's how you run away from it. But here's the twist: truth doesn't destroy you, it destroys your illusions. And that's not a curse, that's a freedom. The lie we live. From the moment we're born, we're fed stories. Some are comforting, some are convenient, and some are outright lies. Everything happens for a reason. Good things come to good people. If you work hard, you'll succeed. These aren't universal truths. They're placebos, little sugar pills to keep us from asking uncomfortable questions. But when life hits, when it really hits, those placebos stop working. The job you gave your soul to lets you go. The person you trusted betrays you. The dream you chased vanishes. And then you're left with silence, cold and filtered silence. And that's how the truth begins. The truth we fear. The truth isn't just facts, it's what lies beneath them. It's what makes you feel naked inside your own life. Here's the raw truth. Sometimes you're the problem. Sometimes you're the one who stayed too long. Ignore the signs. Break your own heart by pretending not to see. And it hurts. It hurts like hell. But that pain, that's the growth trying to break through your own comfort zone. Most people won't face it. They'll distract themselves with noise, scrolling, drinking, blaming. But you, if you're still watching, maybe you're not most people. The moment that breaks you. There's always a moment, that moment. It could be a text at 2 a.m., a diagnosis, a conversation that ends with a slammed door, a mirror you can't look into without flinching. It breaks something inside of you. A version of you dies. But what if that version needed to? What if the crack was surgery, not destruction? What if the truth wasn't the weapon, but the scalpel? To heal, you must let it out. The turning point. There comes a point when the pain of lying to yourself becomes greater than the pain of the truth. That's the pivot. That's the edge of the cliff. And here's the wild part. Once you leap into truth, you don't fall, you fly. Because truth doesn't just hurt, it frees. It peels back the layers, shows you who you were, who you are, and who you could become. But you have to choose it. You have to stand in the fire and not run. Most people won't. But again, maybe you're not most people. Truth is medicine. Think about the greatest moments in your life. Were they wrapped in comfort or were they wrapped in chaos? It's not a coincidence. The truth acts like a bitter medicine, tastes awful, heals deeply, but only if you swallow it. And here's the thing: the truth doesn't ask for permission, it doesn't care about your timeline. It shows up like a storm, but it leaves you clearer, lighter, stronger, if you let it. Choosing the hard road. Choosing truth is hard. You lose friends, you lose habits, you might even lose pieces of yourself. But what you gain is everything real. Real clarity, real relationships, real purpose, the kind of life that doesn't need to be filtered because you're not pretending anymore. The real question. So here's the real question: are you willing to face the truth even if it hurts? Are you willing to sit with it, listen to it, and let it transform you? Because if you are, then congratulations, you're already healing. Not because truth is painless, but because it's real. And real is where freedom lives. Think the truth hurts? Maybe, but denial kills. Truth resurrects. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, if something deep in you shifted while listening, don't ignore it. Lean in. Ask yourself the hard questions. Let the answers come, even if they scare you. Because truth isn't the enemy, it's the invitation to heal, to grow, to become. And if you're brave enough to answer that call, your life will never be the same. If this video meant something to you, share it with someone who needs to hear the truth, not the sugar-coated version. And if you're on a journey to live more honestly, subscribe. We're building something real here. No masks, no filters, just truth. See you in the next one.